Seahawks. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Milroe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
It's 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picked up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Rolling out to his left. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Throws caught. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Hits him on the end route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw here from Milroe. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up second down.
60 Bison. Let's go now.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
We'll air it out on 3rd. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
May now on 3rd down. Connection made to Hollins. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they face 2nd down. Henderson here from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
May on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Trying to throw for it with May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Crazy.
May off the play fake. He brings it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Down at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and 1. Here's May. Catch is made in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after is good by Boregalis. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Seahawks nothing.
Boregalis on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready, ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the gun, Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and 10. And their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Back to throw it. It's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Andres Boregalis to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Boregalis connects. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back, no flags down, that's going to count. Jason Myers on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 40.
This is Henderson on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Counter play. It's Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throwing is May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's May on first and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second and 10. Here's May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's second down and 10.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Patriot.
May looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really...
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Barry Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Downfield. That finds Shaheed. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offense as well.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on.
Milrow with it on first. Ball in by Arroyo on the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Ready, ready.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Ready, ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go.
They give now to Henderson. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, throw.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw for May. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
All set to go now from the 35.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that?
1st down, May. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just...
And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And Running to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Now it's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's 2nd down coming up.
On the go.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
To the air, Milrow. Defenders there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down, New England.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. It's Henderson on the give. And they only get a couple when they needed. Well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. And goes to the hurry up here. Off the play action. May. He has all day. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
68-2. Ready?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Walker. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Come on.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Buys time, rolling right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now it's Milrow in the offense, looking to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes out to the left. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He finds Diggs right side. And he gets the Patriots the 1st down. And that should put an end to this contest.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
May now from the gun. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. May now on 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Bonegalis has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Nice.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to 60. Let's go. 19, 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. And
oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out left, taking off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up second and 3.
May to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Ready, set. Ready. Rocco 80.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Milrow. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it. Big gain downfield.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a good run there. They're going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 35-yard line.
On the ready.
2nd and 5. Here's Walker. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now Milrow. Oh, trouble, and down he goes.
Jalen Milrow sack. A loss of 9 yards.
Okay,
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And in motion, it's Diggs. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's hot. Left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Douglas in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Thrown out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And he searches for it for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 on the Seahawks 6-yard line.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great. May. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
So following the touchdown, Oregalis is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, strike. Hiking, 18. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Come on, come on. Hey.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Again, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Down the sideline. And he will score. Game on. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
That's the score. Patriots 14. Seahawks 7.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's crazy. What's up?
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion.
Five.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That complete to Henderson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Angel.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On fourth down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air, it's Milroe. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Captain 11. Captain 11. Let's go now. 19. 7 carries. 60 broadcast. 60 broadcast.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has has expired in this fourth quarter. Here comes second down.
Second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Now Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots, and right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. And the Browns get there and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Look at that power, deep left side. His first throw is an interception. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He completes it in traffic. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Up to the ground by Nick Eamon-Wari.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38.
70 Rangers.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. First down.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle.
Sanders pass.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks with these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to win the lone yard on that drive up the gut. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Come on. Let go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offensive line fast. Milrow with it on first. Make Shaheed back-to-back plays. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Scoop.
From the pistol, gives here to Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hurry.
Working quickly here.
39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
This is Walker on second. He's still going at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He's going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he gets this one down to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Browns first down. A gain of 43 yards.
Like it,
And the Browns first down.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Browns first down. First down at the 13.
In the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on third down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That's two. Count them, 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively. And when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen.
Come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Walker trying to run for the first. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Milrow to throw on 4th. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Jeopardy! 19 Tiger. Let's go.
To the air. Milrow. He rolls to his right. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On third down, Walker. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. To throw, here's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Down, Panthers 60, Panthers, Hawk 70, Hawk 19 sight.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary. Defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yards to go.
Got it, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Panthers 6.
To the air on third and long. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Sanders setting the pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
16 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
To the air, Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, break.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up fourth and long. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Come on, 60 ball.
He's back to throw. On target here to Njoku. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, here's Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Third and short here, Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone.
The kicker on for the point after.
This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or it's hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they've got to do it as a receiver.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Buying some time right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Walker on first down. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, and they go right back to it. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Brought in. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. So now a 2-point try coming from Milrow and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Design quarterback run here. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. By his running back, Judkins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger.
It's a pickup of 3.
Cup 19.
Now Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Milrow from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the gun, Milrow. That's JSN. Smith and Jig on the quick slant. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Seahawks 41, Browns 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Judy will go in motion right. Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Lays out left side and gets it. And that might do it for him, Brom. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Milrow with it on 1st. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70, Hawk 70. Let's go now. Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Back to Walker on 1st. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they get this down to 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Looking quickly here.
Past the 60. Back to 80.
The 12-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On the set.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Sanders back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Will be just yards from a touchdown as they take over in.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh,
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Seattle. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
First carry with the Kenneth Walker to third. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second down and 8.
Let's go. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Calling a gain. Six on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
12. Big stop.
Burrow on play action. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Right, 80. Right, up. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
And it's 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Ready?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. Back. Right, 80. What is that? Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Back. Ready.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Down to about the 22 here. You give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Escapes the defender. Touchdown, Seahawks. Elijah Arroyo from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And they'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
11 empty.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 71 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they push forward for a couple to the 34.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Coogan, let go.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Bengals 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On one, ready?
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
What, Eddie?
Burrow will throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Big 11, 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as they'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Again, it's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Back to throw here.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And the Seahawks, first down.
60.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. With work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chase. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Needs to 3rd and 5.
Now Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. 2nd and 5.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
What's your shirt? White 80, 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Can. Stop. 11, Mighty. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Stop. Big 13. Big 13. 11. Stop.
They're going to look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And it is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Brown. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all. Down to the 2. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal. They try and run forward here with Brown. And this time he is in. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Walker with a grab, left side. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play.
And the throw in the catch was just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Gun. Got.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right 80. What is that? 11 MT. 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Nice hot.
Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Right 80. What is that? 11 Thomas.
To throw, Burrow. He'll try and do this, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Boye Mafe in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And it's 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Roll. Here we go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
The Seahawks. Let's go. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
There's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Poses.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. There he goes, right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Jacob Sailors now to return it. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
180.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Toslaw there. And now it's second down. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra point's off. They remain down by 1. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick off returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Hold it ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. Cowboy 80.
Milrow from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Forced out to his right. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Milrow now to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-6 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Ready,
No throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This line is going to run for it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Ready, ready, ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Let's hook.
Charbonnet does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Get it. Let go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
We go, slide. 180.
Looking to throw, Goff. Setting up the screen. That's good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Lions will set up for
Goff's going to throw for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
14. Seahawks 7.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Ready, break.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right.
Milroe looking to throw. In the hands of his running back, Walker. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Third and a lone yard coming up.
60 Bobcats. Cougar 19 tight. 19, 5 in.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs from 37. First down throw here from Milroe. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw from Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, 76! 20!
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will get this to the end Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Nothing, 19. Go.
Throwing here. Milrow. He rolls to his right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Walker on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up third and
Milrow throwing on third down. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
On the set.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
180.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. Again, he's got room. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear the toss, is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
Bates tacks on an extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, here's Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Connection made to Smith and Jigba. Hit some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. A broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their score. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now gone. Screen here for Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Like 20. 11.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. I mean, more of those as they trail by a score.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
The toss running right. It's Gibbs. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
7 Pirates.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Get it! Hawks, go!
2nd and 10, Milrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal.
No throw, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Milrow with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for Jackson Smith and Jigba. Incomplete. It's the coverage by Jack Campbell.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. Finds Smith and Jigba. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense is flying around and making the play.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10.
Looking now from the gun. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. It's dropped underneath, Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Seahawks 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Sailors now on the return. He's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. Hands around him. He's got space. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Steady, steady.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Monroe looking to throw. That's Jamison. Smith and Chip on the quick slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And those are the hurry-up here. 1st down throw here from Milroe. Forced out to his right. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. Check out.
Now it's Milroe. Pass is cut at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now with 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Let's go now. Nice.
1 final shot here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. 0's on the clock. This game's over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Seattle.